it's gonna be close because he's gonna have to fly to Buffalo on his own. Are they playing in Buffalo?
No, that's Kansas City.
Ah,
We are number 2, so unless we play the Titans, it's home. We were only number 2 because the fucking referees decided we were losing to Cincinnati. I'm glad I slept through that game. I would have been pissed.
I'm glad I didn't watch the Eagles Bucks game because I was like, bro, we were 2-5 at one point this year. I was out here making mock drafts, trying to figure out how we're gonna have 3 top 10 picks before the season even started. I'm not gonna stress myself out by watching Tom Brady, and then I watched the first quarter, and I was like, see, first drive, I knew better. Let me turn the game off.
Did you see the interview with Big Ben before the Chiefs game?
No.
Big Ben literally went out there and said, look, this team, I don't know if he reminded people it was probably the last game, but he said this team is infinitely better than we are. We do not have the talent or the staff to keep up with the caliber of this team. So let's just go out there and have some fun. I'm paraphrasing, but more or less that was the gist of his interview. He said, we are going to get fucked, so let's just have a fun time while we're out there. We are not winning the Super Bowl. We are not going deep. I think he even said our team shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Like, crazy thing about that was they had a chance to put some numbers on the board. Because I was looking at the highlights of the game, and I was like, bro, what was it, middle of the second quarter before the first score happened? I was like, bro.
My sleep schedule was fucked, and I was exhausted at the time the game came on, but I was like, I got to see what happens. I was like, if the Chiefs go up enough, I'm just going to cash out and go to sleep. First quarter, we turn it over, like some of the first plays of the game, we turn it over, they score a touchdown, they get the ball back, and I was like, oh boy. Then we scored a touchdown. Second quarter comes around, there's like 4 minutes left, we score another touchdown. Andy Reid starts burning timeouts. We get the ball back. We score a third touchdown as the clock expires for halftime. We're up by 2 scores. I'm like, I'm going to bed. Good night. Like, that's it. Steelers are not coming back.
The boss music turned on. But it was like for a quarter and a half. That Pittsburgh defense was something.
Patty, Tyreek, and Travis took the field one time, and all you heard was dun, 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 dun.
It was not good at all. But I am intrigued to see how y'all do against Buffalo.
So all the fucking experts, quote unquote, say that if we get in a shootout, Buffalo's winning. I don't know what Buffalo's defense looks like, but I'm pretty sure our defense is a lot better than people are giving it credit for lately, especially the last like 8 weeks or so.
Buffalo's defense is pretty solid.
Yeah, that's gonna be what a couple people, and like these are just fucking bozos on NFL Network or whatever, but a couple people were saying is that we're gonna have like Nicole pop off, or Gordon's gonna have to do something, or like basically they're probably gonna have Tyreek and Travis locked up. We're gonna need someone else to make plays out there.
Yeah, because they definitely can have somebody that can spy Patty.
If it was gonna happen to be Pringle would do it. Byron Pringle's kind of slept on.
Pringle's gonna have to do something.
We had McKinnon popping off. McKinnon's a small little rookie.
I definitely did see that. But I will say, Steelers defense is not as good as the Bills defense.
Yeah, I mean, no, Steelers, honest to God, did not belong in the play. There were a couple of teams that did make the playoffs that would have been a lot scarier if they had.
I'm going to say it. The Chargers are the Cowboys of the AFC. So fucking stupid. Because the Chargers could have made the playoffs, too.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, the timeout. That's what that
was not call a timeout.
The Chargers would have been scarier. The Raiders would have been scarier than the Steelers. There's another team in the AFC that somehow didn't. Maybe I'm thinking the Colts. There was some team that was definitely scarier than the Steelers.
Shout out the Colts. Man, Carson Wentz, even when he's not in Philadelphia, still helping us out.
Carter, thank you for the 1 year. I don't know why that didn't go off. Why didn't that go off?
All he had to do was beat the Jags. That's all he had to do was beat the Jags. And he lost. And the Dolphins also didn't make the playoffs. So we have, like, what? We have our picks in the first round this year is 15, 16, and 19.
Ravens. Oh, shit. I gotta talk. Nah, there were Ravens fans on my timeline. I gotta do that follow. I'm gonna subtweet him and see if he shows up at my house and beats my ass or something. But I had Ravens fans on my timeline in the beginning of the season when the Chiefs lost to the Ravens. They were like, we got to have a talk about the Chiefs. They fell off. They're not who they were. And they were all high up on fucking Lamar and the Ravens this year. They didn't even make the fucking playoffs.
Well, Lamar's been hurt for like 8 weeks.
Yeah.
But still, it's still fuck the Ravens. I'm still here to talk shit.
Well, so they currently, because I follow couple Ravens fans, and all of them are on the wave of Lamar Jackson is not perfect, but he's really good, but the coaching staff sucks ass, and they're trying to get Greg Roman, their offensive coordinator, out. They're pretty convinced that guy sucks, and they want him fired really bad.
I mean, John Harbaugh decided to go for 2 twice instead of letting Justin Tucker kick a extra point.
The best kicker who ever lived kicked the PAT, yeah.
He kicked the PAT, but it was like the training camp for the Ravens was rough to begin with because Marcus Peters got hurt the same day that their 2 starting running backs tore their ACL. So 3 players tore their ACLs in training camp. Marlon Humphrey was up.
Real quick, someone said, is Bardock a Ravens fan? Bardock, saving the bees, is a Ravens fan. He's not specifically who I'm talking about, though I think I have seen him push some fire.
I thought that's who you were talking about.
No, that's not who I'm referencing. I got a couple other people I follow.
Moon's also a Ravens fan.
I forget that. He didn't pay a lot of attention to football. Yeah. I like bullying Doto because all Doto's football teams suck. I knew damn well none of his teams made the playoffs. I was like, Doto, did your team make the playoffs this year? He's like, no, dude. I was like, yeah, I knew. I was just saying.
He picked the Dolphins and the Jets.
Dolphins, Jets. He's got a third one.
The Lions, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it.
My man had the holy trinity of mediocrity.
Doto is, I think, first and foremost, it's either Jets or Dolphins. But then he roots for 2 other teams on top of that. So Doto has 3 teams that are his favorites, and it's the Lions, the Jets, and the Dolphins. Chat.
Are not all that good anyway. All right.
Something about like where he originally, or like where you know, because he's in Florida, so that's Dolphins. I think he always thought the Jets were cool or something, and then his dad liked the Lions or some shit like that. But that's how that's all of his teams lined up, and they are just all of them. Oh, I'm pretty sure those 3 teams are bottom 5, like
poverty franchises, as I call them.
Yeah.
Especially the Lions. Dear Lord, the Lions. Although I have found myself rooting for the Lions this year.
Oh, Martyr, I don't know if you were here earlier or not, but I asked, are you running a viable Dark Magician Girl deck in Yu-Gi-Oh yet?
Nagy's finally gone from the Bears. Drake. We're just gonna get another bad coach.
I know a Bears super fan, and she has hated Nagy for a long time, so I'm sure Bears fans are celebrating, is what I'm saying.
Bears fans haven't had a good coach since Lovie Smith.
What a name on that guy.
Yeah.
Chiefs have gotten insanely lucky. Our offensive coordinator has not been picked up for a head coaching job yet.
I think he keeps rejecting it because Andy's looking like he might start retiring soon. And what better way to become a head coach than to have fucking Patrick Mahomes?
If anybody was going to do it, that would make sense. But he's going to these interviews. He's getting interviews. He's going, because the year we won the Super Bowl, he got a bunch of offers. And he went out, and then my brother said the teams didn't want him for one reason or another. Or maybe I don't know how it goes behind closed doors and all that.
Last year we interviewed him twice.
Yeah, last year he went to a bunch of teams to interview where he'd make a great head coach. He's the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs. You understand how good our offense is. Like, he'd make a good head coach wherever he went.
But everybody has that stigma with the offensive coordinator of the Chiefs because Andy is the one that calls the plays. At least offensively.
Yeah.
Because then you look at
Romeo Cornell.
Yeah. Because you got Cornell, you got fucking
he's not head coach for the Texans anymore, is he?
No. They hired this guy called Dave Culley and then fired him the same year. Because they won more games this year than they did last year, I think. And last year they had Deshaun Watson. And this year he had a combination of a 3rd-round rookie and Tyrod Taylor.
And fucking nobody else.
And literally nobody else. And won the same amount of games that they did last year with J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson and Will Fuller and all that.
Lovie Smith still around?
I think he's somebody's.
He's defensive coordinator for the Texans.
Oh, get him out of there.
Hey, Nicole.
Get him out of there. He deserves better. But it was like, hey, they had Brandon Cooks. Shut up. Shut up.
They had
But it was, what was it? Because you got Peterson and Nagy as the 2 offensive coordinators that left Andy and became head coaches. And obviously one of them worked out phenomenally. Shout out Doug
Nagy
Peterson.
was a coordinator for Andy?
Yep. When Doug left, Nagy was the offensive coordinator.
Where can I get one, Nicole? I have no idea. My family got this for me for Christmas. I bet if you talk to Em, though, Em would probably have a website. 'Cause she's a different one.
Go 3 months.
Oh, that's cool.
Although we ended up with the same remote, so maybe not. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. J-Straps, take it 3 months, bud.
Nagy was so good the first year. What the fuck happened? Mitch Trubisky.
Did he not come in with a team just better than he deserved?
And
then normally how that works out is a coach comes in and they have like a good squad and then they coach it up and it starts to suck.
Pretty much. Like he had one good I think he had like lightning in a bottle, but then the lightning fizzled in the wild card round.
The double doink, that's what happened.
I mean, it can't beat Doug Peterson, baby.
Nicole, we're talking about football. Who's your favorite football team? What's your favorite football team?
By heart.
Am I a college football guy? I am a Kansas University Jayhawks fan, so not in the slightest.
I like
1 year when Mark Mangino almost got us national championship. That's the only time I've really been a college football guy.
Oh shit, shut up. I don't like sports. I told you, she just fucking hates me.
Nicole, I'm getting worried you hate Hom. Is this true? This isn't the subject for me. Yeah, I figured, but I wanted to invite conversation anyway.
No, now she's yelling at me. I'm about to fucking cry.
You know, they wouldn't have double doinked if they would have kept Robbie Gould. Robbie Gould got into that Morton Anderson kind of part of his career, I think.
I like Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna throw up.
She typed Kobe Bryant.
I'm gonna throw up.
She typed Kobe Bryant. It's too soon.
Hey, but she spelled Shaquille O'Neal right, I think. Oh, Nicole, please. Nicole, please.
Oh my god, she typed Kobe Bryant.
I can't spell, bro. I don't know how it's right.
I'm taking a screenshot of this.
Nicole, but this is how you spell his last name. You were just one letter away, but he doesn't sound like a basketball player anymore. Kobe sound like my accountant.
No, I'm gonna tweet this.
Oh no. Well, Nicole, just know, even though you hate me, I'm not the one tweeting this out.
I'm gonna nah, this is getting tweeted. Hold on. Oh fuck, which one of these is your...
The two accounts?
Which one of these is the bigger one?
The one with the least amount of thingies. Like, less letters.
Is she blonde or is her hair dark?
Oh, bro. Hold
Less
on.
letters? I think I got it.
It's dark.
Okay.
The canon username? Exactly.
Dark hair, gotcha. Give me my recent files.
Oh, new Nicole video? Well, time for me to watch it.
Is that the hot Xavian edit?
I love you, Hom. I love you too.
I like Kobe Bryant.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna cry and throw up.
Oh man.
I'm just. That's my quote tweet.
Nicole, you beat Kenny yet?
What's up with you?
Or are you waiting on me? No, my sleep schedule was completely fucked. I didn't ever get to doing it. But last week we were talking about she wants me to come in and like coach, like just be on mic and just coach her while she's going through it.
Okay. I'm Filipino. Yes, you are. Nah, bro. If she spelled it Kobe with a C, I don't know, bro.
I like Colby Bryant. I wouldn't be the same name anymore.
You would have heard me sob and call. So if I misspell, it's not my fault. Do you spell it Michael Jackson too?
Michelle Jackson.
Oh yeah, speaking of what Sandman said, there is a Kobe Bryant coming out from Cincinnati, a cornerback.
Is Patrick Surtain Jr.'s on a team, right?
Yeah, he's on the Broncos.
He's their backup quarterback, right? Or...
No, he's here. He's their starting corner.
Corner. His dad was a quarterback, I think. His dad played for the Chiefs.
Well, there it is.
Maybe his dad was
I
a
like
corner.
his initials. His initials is just PS2 because his jersey numbers too.
That is badass. Dad, I've had the league client has been staring me in the face for 10 minutes. Well, longer than that.
Treat yourself to a game of League.
I thought about playing League and then not kicking off just chatting or showing the game and just playing League in the background.
Hey, bro, look, you can do it. Also, did you know that Aaron Rodgers is his nickname is a gun?
Okay.
Because it's AR-12. Because you know, jersey number 12.
Right.
And then Aaron Rodgers. Now I don't know if that's his nickname or not, but I decided because I said TB12 in my head because that's what Tom Brady's whole thing is. And I was like, what would Aaron Rodgers be? And I was like, I can see why they call him a gunslinger.
I hope that game happens. Well, I hope that game happens and I don't. Like, I want to see Packers versus Tampa Bay, but I do not want the Chiefs to meet the Packers or Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. On account of both those teams are scary.
I don't want to see that at all. I just want Tom Brady to lose. I prefer Tampa Tom. Oh, it's Tampa Bay. Get it right.
Tampa Bay. Dude, play TFT. I haven't played TFT in weeks, Nicole. I'm gonna be dog water. I haven't done very good on this split at all, actually.
I believe in you.
You know, normally I get to platinum in like 2 weeks of playing and then I stop, but I can't get to fucking plat this split.
Or just be like me and play ARAM.
Hard shove ARAMs.
That's what me and BB did the other night. Also, people keep trying to get me to fucking play Valorant. And I keep looking at them with disdain in my heart. As first it was M. Then it was BB. And then it was one of me and BB's mutual friends. Her name's Benini. And I'm just sitting there like, why do women keep trying to get me to play this game? After I specifically asked them not to ask me.
I'm not going to try to get you to play Valorant, Hom.
Thank you.
Even though I do play it now.
For you, I would play.
Well, shit. There's so much power on the palm of my hands right now.
Why not, Hom? I don't know, bro. I just never enjoyed CSGO. Because every time I play with people, everybody gets fucking serious.
That will fuck me up. We'll be playing Valo. It'll be like me, Rhyme, and M is usually the trio. And then one round I'll make a misplay and M will be yelling at me at what I did wrong and what I could have done better. And then the next round, M and Rhyme direly, and I can't hear myself think because they're both just screaming back and forth at each other on some meme shit.
Yep.
And then my brain melts out of my ears while I get shot because I can't hear what's going on the side.
They definitely got me to play Valo a couple times. And I was like, oh, well, M's got my back. M's nice, she's sweet. And then immediately her octaves raised, and I just immediately I cry.
Oh yeah, Nicole, I main Killjoy. I was a fan of the cosplay the other day.
Look at you. I hope my friends ever ask me to play nice, simple, less stressful games. Like Stardew Valley.
Everyone mains Killjoy, though. Not me. Everybody's not main Killjoy.
Yeah. Who's that one bitch that, flies around?
That's Jet. Everybody mains Jet, yeah.
I like Jet.
If there was an everybody main, it'd be Jet. At least from what I see. I don't know. I feel like there's a Jet in every game.
I start playing that game, and I'm like, I forgot I have powers. I'm playing this like it's an actual shooter.
I guess most of my friends. That makes sense. I forgot who Uni was playing. I got on BB talked me into getting on stream one day, and I played with her, and we were sucking big shit. And then Uni played with us, and Uni was hard carrying.
That's right. She does play because she plays CS a lot.
Haven't tried Killjoy. Does she require think? Know where to put your turrets up and know to put your bombs on the spike when it gets planted, and you've got Killjoy down. That's why, like, when I kicked off, because I played Sova for a while, I didn't know how to play Sova at all. Oh yeah, Viper and Reyna, that's who Uni plays. I don't know how to play Sova at all, and I was doing a really bad job. And when I switched to Killjoy, I felt like I was contributing because I could put up a little turret, and it would shoot bad guys. Most of Killjoy happens before the round starts. You just set your shit up, call it a day. Sova's nerd lineups, yeah, geometry and all that.
Oh, Geometry Dash.
Yeah, because Rhyme plays Reyna and M plays Viper, and Uni plays Reyna and Viper.
Well, if that's the case, it's just whoever Uni wants to play, and then the other two have to figure out what they're gonna do.
Have you tried Neon? No, but M's been playing Neon lately, so I've seen Neon. I've only really tried 3 characters. I played Sova, I've played Killjoy, and then for like a couple rounds I played Omen. And I don't think I'm branching out any further than that. Not right now. Or if I did, who did Songa told? Songa told me to pick up Cypher. If I was gonna branch out again, just because Cypher's another setup guy. Like Killjoy, you'd probably be good at Cypher. No, let me get this as straight as I possibly can, as clear as I can possibly say it, chat. I am not good. M will blatantly lie to people's faces if Valorant gets brought up. She'll be like, "Do you guys know that Prime and Thunder are really good Valorant players?" We're not. We're shit. We're complete ass.
That's RM. Liar, liar, pants for hire. I'm now watching a man eat 26 different Reese's products.
Also heard Rhyme played Yoru. Yeah, I had to physically talk Rhyme out of playing Yoru. Because Rhyme can shoot. Rhyme can frag on occasion. Rhyme will pop off. He's better than I am at Valorant. Especially in like the whole shit. Like if I do okay in Valorant, it's because I get carried because I kind of know how Killjoy works. Rhyme was playing Yoru because he thought he was fun. But everything Rhyme did with Yoru in terms of Yoru abilities was bad. It would end in fucking chaos every time. And like the bad kind for our team. Yoru isn't that good. He got nerfed, but before he got nerfed, Rhyme played him. The reason he was bad in the hands of Rhyme is because he has flash grenades and his ultimate. And every single time Rhyme would throw a flash, he would flash not only himself, but our entire team, and not the enemies. That was like a consistent thing. The other thing is every time Rhyme's ult was up, he would ult, run somewhere, and every time he ran somewhere, he would pop out of ult with an enemy staring right at him. And when you pop out of your ult, it takes a second to pick your gun up. So if they're looking right at you, you get shot and you die before you do it. So anytime he used his ult, he instantly died. And anytime he had flashes, he flashed us. So I was like, Rhyme, if you would play any other character in this game, you would stop being a detriment and like you'd go back to popping off. But I had to talk him out of Yoru and back into Reyna. Oh, and Sage. Sage is easy to play. I was like, that Doto's also pretty like decent at Valorant. He's better than I am, and he doesn't play. Doto will queue up and play some fucking Valo. And they were gonna rework him and haven't yet. I don't know. I don't know if they have or haven't. Maybe they did before I started playing or whatever. But no, they just nerfed him the other day. Valorant this, Valorant that. One is Overwatch. Never, hopefully.
Yo. Somebody say Overwatch? That is the one game I can play, turn my brain off, and be good. The only game. And I don't know if that's a good thing or if I should be sad. Let's go home. Alright, Nicole, when we playing? Same, actually. Like Overwatch, if you have a common understanding of what the fuck the characters do, it's not that hard.
No, I held a grudge with Overwatch because Overwatch had the exact same lineup as the exact same base idea as League of Legends, except instead of just buying the skin you want, there were loot boxes, which is whatever. But it had the same premise, except the game charged money. And on top of the game charging money, it was $40 on PC and $60 on console. And then I bought the game, and there were 3 maps and 1 game mode. And I was like, why did I spend $60 on this? And then I kind of had a grudge against Overwatch. I put my hours into Overwatch, but I kind of fucking hated it. And like, that never went away from me.
I got the game for free because I want to give away out of spite. Like, it was, I had no interest in the game, but there was this one person who was just a dickhead towards me for some reason. I never understood why. But she was entering this giveaway that a friend of ours was doing, and I was like, I'm gonna enter it out of spite, just to see if I would get it. And I had no expectations of getting it. I didn't think she would get it either. But then it was like, yo, HomBKE! Yo, that's my friend Hom. Yo, you won the Overwatch copy. And I was like, oh, well, now I'm fucking forced to play this game.
LMAO.
And then I ended up being kind of good. Just don't ask me to play DPS. I'll be tank, I'll be healer. And we'll call it a day.
You think Xbox buying Blizzard is a good idea? I have no idea.
Well, they said they're going to keep the relationship with the games with Sony, so...
Yeah, they're going to honor that. They said COD's going to stay on Sony. Because here's the thing. A lot of things that... a lot of shit people don't realize is that game companies don't make a lot of money, if any, from selling consoles. They make it from selling games. So if Xbox is allowed to own Call of Duty and sell it to the most popular console on the market, and still get all those game sales, they're still getting a fat fucking cut. Like, PlayStation also wins a little bit with that, but like they still get a much bigger cut than they do if they just keep it to themselves. I'm weird about the whole thing, because Activision Blizzard as a game company has been dog shit for a while in general, but then as what they were with the CEO and all the shit coming out on top of that, there's shitlords behind the scenes too.
Yeah.
And it's like, I've been weird on that whole thing for a while, so maybe... Best case scenario, Microsoft goes in, cleans house, fires a lot of people, and saves them. That's fantastic. But like that's the best way this comes out. But I don't know if that's what's gonna happen or not.
Maybe they'll get the Uplay client to fucking work for once. Maybe we can play Uno and Monopoly and not have the server shut down on us halfway through. That would be fun.
Is Activision Blizzard on Ubisoft?
Oh no, I'm thinking of another dick ass company.
Yeah, you were thinking of another piece of shit company in terms of gameplay.
You said piece of shit company, and I was like, oh god. But isn't is that still Ubisoft?
Microsoft revived Prototype. Was Prototype Activision or Blizzard?
Let's find out.
If Microsoft revived Prototype, would you rather see 3 or reboot? Reboot. I didn't play 2 because I liked Alex Mercer, and it was my understanding when 2 came out that you were a different guy, which is fine. But your goal in the game was to go find and kill Alex Mercer, which I hated, so I didn't go with it.
Prototype 2 is Activision.
If they rebooted that and I got to be Alex Mercer all over again and they kept him the badass that he is, like, yeah, I'd be in.
I'm fine with all the remakes and reboots. Just don't make it dick ass.
They've re-released Prototype and Prototype 2 like twice, so it's not out of the realm of chance.
I mean, hell, if you're gonna do that, at least when you realize it's gonna be dick ass, delay it and fix it like they're doing with Prince of Persia. Because I really love fucking Sands of Time. That's probably my favorite Prince of Persia game. And then they showed us that boof-ass fucking Ubisoft event. And that game's been delayed for like 2 years now.
Would you like to see Just Dance?
Oh, Lord. Oh, but did you, they want them to, since Xbox bought them, they want them to make another Skylanders. And you want to, like, bring back Skylanders and Guitar Hero. And I kind of sat there and was just like, yo, fuck Skyland.
Right, who wanted that?
I'll take another Guitar Hero, though. An updated Guitar Hero would go dummy. That's the thing that scared me, was Microsoft owning Spyro and Crash. Because I'll be goddamned if we get another Spyro game and there's like, oh, Xbox and PC exclusive. I'll start punching people. I've played every Spyro game that I've ever owned on my GameCube or my PlayStation. And a Game Boy. But they probably won't. So who knows? W-Box? Man. Let me know when Xbox comes out with a real game that isn't Forza or Halo. Meanwhile, me and Thunder are gonna enjoy our Horizon and God of War and Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, while Activision Blizzard is huge, I don't think there's ever been an overtaking that large, or not to that scale.
Yeah.
But Sony, it's not like Microsoft's doing like a bad thing by this necessarily. Maybe not bad, but not something that hasn't been done. Sony bought all their studios too. They bought Santa Monica. They bought Naughty Dog. Granted, they bought Naughty Dog early, but they bought Insomniac. Guerrilla makes Horizon. You know what I mean? They literally revived Kojima for Kojima Productions. So, I mean, that's...
Let you know, Star comes out in exclusive. Don't worry, I'll just play it on Game Pass. That way I can still avoid buying an Xbox. Oh, speaking of which, so we were talking about hypotheticals in Nick's Discord about like what would Sony have to buy to like fucking compete, and I was like, well, Sony already owns Crunchyroll and Funimation. All these bad boys have to do is go buy Konami and fucking Bandai, and they got the anime industry on lock.
Yeah, Bandai keeps doing deals with Xbox for some reason. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, look how well that turned out.
I don't know why. I think... I'm assuming Microsoft is cutting them a check, but like, it's not that there's Xbox exclusives, but when an anime game gets revealed, it gets revealed on Xbox stage, typically like E3. Maybe it's because Xbox just needed more stuff that didn't have a lot to offer because they weren't doing a lot of first-party shit for the longest time. But it always felt weird because anime games 100,000% sell better on PlayStation every single time. We're talking like 90% of the sales that go on PlayStation when it comes to anime. So it was always weird to me that Xbox was pushing it when we know who's going to be buying those games.
That's true. If Sony ever fixed their PlayStation Plus, like if they ever come out with that Game Pass for PlayStation that been rumored that they've been working on, that they said, then that kind of just flips a whole entire catalog of games that we can play.
There was a rumor for a while where like if they took PS Plus and combined it with PS Now, like did like tiers that you could sub to, I guess, like regular PS Plus or like PlayStation Plus Plus or some shit that had Now included in it for a little extra a month, and that was their Game Pass. Because Now would be like a Game Pass if you could just download every game, but you can't. Some of it's streamable for some reason, which fucks up how it plays.
Yeah. God forbid they let me play Infamous 1 and 2 on my PS5. I don't think I'll ever touch Game Pass again, unless Guitar Hero's on it.
Sony fixes their PS Plus. So that's the other thing, chat, you gotta remember, is that PS Plus is the equivalent to Xbox Live, which PS Plus kicks the shit out of Xbox Live. Xbox Game Pass is its own separate thing, which is kind of like PS Now, which Game Pass is way better than PS Now and also works on PC. But, like, anybody know off the top of their head how many games are in Game Pass? Is that like a number that's findable?
Let's try looking for it.
Because I was doing the math like a month ago, and if I had, and I have a lot of months, but not anywhere near every month. If I had gone in every month since I've had PS Plus and saved all the PlayStation Plus games of the month, because it was 2 games a month on PS4, and ever since PS5 came out, it's been 3 games a month for PS5.
Over 100.
I have, or would have, easily over 100 games stored up, just from saving PS Plus games that I'm sub to. Roughly 100 rotating games. And these games wouldn't be rotating. They'd be locked up. They're locked in there, right? Granted, the difference is that I could fire up Game Pass right now and have 100 games instantly. And in this case, I've had PS Plus for years and years and years, and I've just collected the games over time. But I think a lot of shit like that gets overlooked when it comes to, because everyone's just like, oh, Game Pass, hell yeah.
I think Sony finally realized that they have too many games to keep trying to dish out fucking remakes and remasters. And they can't feasibly dish out these remakes and remasters at the same pace they could if they just fucking like opened up the old games for people to play.
Well, they'd have to figure out PS3 backwards compatibility and or PS2 backwards compatibility on the 5 as it is currently, which I think is the hard part. Xbox One launching with 360 backwards compatibility was insane.
Definitely was.
Game Pass being $1. Game Pass is $1 like every now and again for new signups, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Game Pass normally like $15 or something?
10, I think. 10 and then 15 for the Ultimate. Yeah, it's $9.99 a month for normal Game Pass and then $14.99 a month for Ultimate Game Pass.
I think I think Game Pass, if Xbox was gonna do a thing where they didn't really release any first-party games, or not any good ones for several years on end, I think Game Pass is the smartest thing they could have made. I don't know if they knew for sure they were going to do that, but Game Pass is the smartest thing they could have done. It's like, well, here's a subscription service that lets you play all the old games in one go, and that's genius. And I think Sony not doing that for as long as they've not done that has also been the play. Because they have games people want to buy. Like, imagine how much money Sony would have lost on The Last of Us 2 if Sony had a Game Pass and it was on at day one, like Halo was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like Last of Us 2 had like millions and millions of copies in the first weekend. It was breaking records. And that's $60 a pop. $80 for deluxe, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think if they keep the Game Pass for like... Obviously, you have a catalog of fucking... From PS1 to PS3 of just a shit ton of games. If you just start pumping those out slowly but surely, and then like, oh, here's a couple PS4 games that you can't fucking like, you can't buy these online anymore. If you have to buy it, you have to get the disc, and the disc costs like just expensive as fuck. But we'll just put it on the Game Pass. If you really want to play it, get the Game Pass. Cause like there was that one game that me, Sai, and Julian played, the Ninja Turtles game, the Mutants in Manhattan. You can't find that in the name. You can't find that in the store anymore. Like, you have to buy the disc, and that bitch is like $60.
What happened with there was a Scott Pilgrim game? Yeah, I guess they did the re-release, but Scott Pilgrim lost his licensing for a while, so they literally took it off the digital market, and that was only ever sold digitally back on the 360. Chat, hold on. Balvin did an impression of Barrett from Final Fantasy VII.
Scared.
Alrighty, Cloud. We gon' jump these bitch-ass niggas. How does that sound?
I'm terrified.
Oh yeah. I'm smoking on these Shinra pack tonight.
He almost sounds like Black Macho Man Randy Savage.
Hot diggity, I'm stomping these
Hot diggity!
bitch-ass
I gotta see this.
night.
Also, it's been a while since I played Final Fantasy VII Remake, but does Barrett actually say the N-word this often? Or ever?
No.
No?
Oh my god. That's
Hot diggity,
you
I'm
asked me
stomping
that
these
right when
bitch-ass
he said, alrighty, Chloe, for then jump these, and I was like, what?
Wait till you hear Hot Diggity.
Hold on.
Hold on, weave. Bink, bink, weave.
He's weaving!
Oh my. I can't.
He's weaving!
I can't. Yo.
Oh, that was an okay chat at end. Whew.
Oh god. Oh, I almost threw up.
Retweet.
That is it.
Chat, here you go. If you want to save that one for yourself.
Oh god. Hold on, weave. Weave.
He's fucking weaving out there. Hold on, weave.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Chat.
Bruh.
Chat, which one of you guys is in the Final Fantasy VII Remake modded community?
I need this to happen.
I need those lines over Barrett on... just some battle animations just randomly Balvin. Hold on,
I'm
weave.
in Squad Discord.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Oh, I heard the hot diggity again. I'm gonna bleed.
Hot diggity.
I'm gonna bleed. Oh, good heavens.
Hot diggity, I'm stomping these bitch-ass niggas.
Oh, shit.
Love me some Balvin. Can't wait to see Balvin in a couple months. Oh, good heavens, Batman. Heavens to Betsy, even.
I cannot believe it's. So you're fine said LMAO. It's uncanny.
Oh Lord.
How are the chow? The chow are good. I haven't done the off-stream grinding I need to do before we do the next session. Otherwise, I probably would have done that tonight. Cinnamon. Rise. Oh my God, Sin Cells. That's a terrific name. Mr. G, thank you for the resub.
I'm scared.
Then how is Ape Escape?
I'm scared.
Senna, did you play Final Fantasy VII? Probably not. I like the emote, by the way. Is it a thumbs up or is he holding a banana? It looks like a thumbs up. Looks like you guys are all giving me thumbs up.
Is that the equivalent of? Oh, never mind. That's a thumbs up banana.
It looks like a thumbs up. Since I see, I see she sent you guys here to graze. Sincel Grazing Zone. Sincel's a hilarious fucking name. That's top tier. Chat, show of bananas. Have any of you guys played the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Oh, please, my kidneys.
Hey there, big guy. Sun's getting pretty low. Oh, moo. Have chat. None of you guys? Zero Sincels have played the Final Fantasy VII remake? Final Fantasy VII remake was actually my second Final Fantasy game. My first one was 15, my second one was 7 remake, my third one was Final Fantasy 1. It was a weird order to do that in, but... And then I own FF14, but apparently you can't play it right now, because there's too many FF14 players or something.
Yeah, it's okay. You're not missing out much.
Anyway, chat, you guys want to hear our good friend Balvin do his impression of Barrett?
Wait. Sir,
Alrighty,
please.
Cloud. We gonna jump these bitch-ass niggas. How does that sound?
This is exactly what Barrett sounds like if you play the game.
Oh, yeah. I'm smoking on these Shinra pack tonight.
That's real Barrett doesn't use the N-word.
Hot diggity, I'm stomping these bitch-ass niggas.
Hot diggity!
Hold on, weave.
Why?
Bink, bink, weave.
What possessed him?
The fucking music in the background.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
Hold on, we. Bro, I can't breathe. Bro, I can't breathe.
Weave. Bink, bink.
Hold on. Weave. Bink, bink. Weave. Tears in my eyes.
Tear in my eye. Hold on, wait, what am I doing here? What am I looking at? Chat, Cinnamon Raiders. You guys want to know what the best part of grazing is? You guys want to know what the absolute top tier, number one part of grazing would be? Let me get this.
If you say when we raid someone else, I'm gonna punch you.
No. I'm not rating anybody else. There's something much more important I have to do first. And the locals will know, right? It's the new grazers who may be unaccustomed to the climate and the way we do things.
Wait, hold on.
The locals are fully aware. Chat, that's right. It's bounty time.
Oh my god.
Chat, welcome to Grazing with T-Shot. I've got, you guys will love this.
Don't you dare.
We've got, Tom, it's already active. It's,
I'm saying what Stina said.
Oh, okay, yeah. She knows the joke. No, she's seen people graze around here before.
I'm all for it.
Okay,